It's Week 16 of the NFL. And we've got Isaiah Likely. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Condors and the Bisons. Next on EA Sports.
With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Condors of Tokyo taking on the Bisons of Brooklyn.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Brooklyn ball club. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
Meanwhile, for this visiting Tokyo club,
they come in playing well on both sides of the ball, winners of 6 of their last 8 games. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And he makes it so difficult for all defenses because when he's got the ball, it's hard to say when a play is truly over because he can create from any spot on the field and in any situation, even when it appears that he's contained. When he's running your offense, a big play could arrive from any possible spot.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Haynes. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, it's Haynes. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Now a second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Haynes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. He finds Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Up the middle they go. It's Haynes. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right through. And the opening drive of the game yields 3.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. To throw is Jackson.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. First carry for Nick Chubb. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 12 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Throwing is Jackson.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win.
There he goes, right side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
Only needed 1 yard. He said, I'll get you more than that.
Yeah, yard, piece of cake, right? And if you're a defender, seeing the back of the jersey and being able to read his name, not a good thing. That means you're in chase mode. That didn't go well for them on that snap.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Jackson's throw is on target to Likely.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson.
Right side, there's Likely with it.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now Jackson. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Jackson now. Touchdown!
George Pickens
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Condors have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 3rd and 4.
Now it's Watson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, Watson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancovers were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
But you look at this defense.
They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Haynes. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Watson now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Haynes. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Throwing out left and finding Likely.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And they'll take over here following the interception with good field position and a chance to take the lead with a touchdown.
After the interception, here's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, it's Haynes, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Watson. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And his kick is indeed good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
At the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to Tony. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Jackson will throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Tucker's kick is good, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. One more go for this offense in the first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Well, this time they'll just keep this on the ground.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
The throw for Tony is intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On second down now. It's Haynes, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
4 receivers in the formation here for a 3rd and 10.
Here's Watson. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Justin Madubuike
racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Complete to Likely.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a 1st down. To throw again is Jackson.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Down to the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Jackson.
Open man right side is Tony.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. Tucker's kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Watson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now on now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Jackson on 1st down. Drops it off for Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Jackson now.
Complete to Likely on the out route.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now it's Jackson.
Throwing out left and finding Likely.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
To the right side, that's where Tillman is.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Watson.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Crossing route, he finds Likely.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 14. And the Tokyo 1st down.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Jackson.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A A 46-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Watson now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
Watson's pass.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll set up a throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Now it's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Haynes. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Out of the gun, Watson.
He'll get this complete to Tillman.
Watson's pass complete to Cedric Tillman. A gain of 12. Brings up 3rd.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, Watson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And touchdown!
Kari Blossingame.
62 yards.
And the Bisons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Jackson to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.